Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell. Stay alert when we release our new videos. All right guys, well, the remnants of Hurricane Ian came rolling through last night, and it's the first time coming outside, so I gotta go do chores and assess the damage. I can see up front here, we've got quite the sticks, limbs, and leaves down. Nothing major, which is good, but it's quite a mess. I do know it sounded like a tree fell out back last night, and potentially some more out here by the barn. I'm pretty sure the little shelter we had in place for the cows out there with the tarp probably got destroyed. I'm hoping not much more got done, but we'll see. What? You guys are loud this morning. I see you. I see you. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come here. They get so vocal when they want to say hi. Or when you have someone new over here to the farm. Well, this morning or last night when I did chores, I ended up parking the side-by-side right here next to the house so we can get to it easy to get out and do chores, thinking that it may still be raining pretty good in the morning. But it doesn't seem to be raining really bad right now. Maybe a slight drizzle, mostly coming from the trees. But most of what I'm seeing is a lot of this stick, a lot of leaves, a lot of debris just kind of blown around from the high winds. Luckily it wasn't hurricane status, or I don't even think it was a tropical storm when it made it here. I believe Ian was a depression by the time it got here in northern North Carolina. So it blew through last night around between 10 and 11 p.m. and then just continued to rain after that for a little bit. The winds calmed down a little bit, but we'll get down here and see what the damage, if any, is, and we'll get that taken care of. You gotta be kidding me. You're still here. I was really hoping that this dead pine tree was gonna fall over last night for us. It's hanging on strong though. Hey cows. Oh, their tarp isn't too bad. It's drooped down a little bit. It's probably ripped up on those grommets. See if there's any damage out here on the chicken or duck area. I don't see much. Just a lot of leaves on top. Good morning, ducks. Go ahead and let you guys out today, all right? You guys got food in your trough? Yep. Let's get some of this water dumped. All right. Grab a little bit of scratch for the chickens. How's your pen holding up? You guys doing all right? Look, your tarp survived. Yep. I had a little windshield block there because the wind was coming from the back field this way. Give him a little wind stop there last night. Brand new roof is all cluttered with debris. Hey, good morning. We survived. This is, what happened to your tent here? Huh? We gotta get your minerals fixed back up. Good morning. What's going on, Garth? Did you guys fare well during the storm last night? Just a bunch of leaves to eat on out here today, huh? What do we got in here? Any damage? How's everyone doing back there? Water holes are all filled up pretty good. Hey, Red, good morning. Hey, buddy. Good morning. I'm coming. Let me get the goats fed first. Last night, I went ahead and put hay, some extra hay in the goat stall here because the cows were in here during when the hurricane weather or tropical storm, depression, whatever it was. When it came through, the wind was blowing and gusting and there was not a good spot for them to go. As you can see, the tarp got ripped up over there. So we left the door open here and they came in here and hanging out. So we put some extra hay in here, both for bedding and to eat. And it looks like they ate it down pretty good last night. Wasn't a whole lot, but definitely need to come in here though. And there's a bunch of cow patties on the ground. We'll have to get cleaned up, but let's get the goats fed here. All right, guys, hungry? Everybody's hungry, I can hear that. Red, what did you do to your wire, man? Hold on, cows. I'll get you guys in a minute. No, no, hey. Hey, hey, come on. Ugh. Hey, go. Go, out. 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 Hey, you're in the way. Come on, back up. Back up. Back up. Head out. Jeepers creepers. Don't you do it, Chuck. Let me go get your food. I gotta get your food. You leave the goats alone. Chuck's in there trying to eat the goats' food. Stay right there. There you go. Here. Give you guys a little feed, okay? You guys come running pretty fast from out there. Here. How's your fly stuff? You're doing all right. Man, hear the goat or the pigs out there? They act like they're dying, which they're not. They're just not very patient when it comes to feeding time. All right, let's get out here and get these pigs fed before they die. Good morning, ladies. What are you doing on each other? All right, where's this first one going? Let's bring it down that side. There you go. Give me a chance to get in here and move these other ones around. don't have much time. There you go. There we go. Let's dump this pail out. All right. Let's go over and get the babies done. They're not quite babies right now. They're getting pretty big. Ciao, guys. Well, get out of the bucket. Got something snapping here. There we go. Get that off the electric fence. All right, Red, you ready? He's ready for his. Are you gonna be difficult? He's usually been pretty difficult in the morning. You get pretty muddy going in here taking care of Red. All right. All right, you ready? One. He likes to knock his feet out of my hands, so I gotta go underneath him. Over top, over top, over top, over top. Underneath. Anyways, anything that spills, chickens will get it. Ha ha ha. Red's getting pretty big. We're getting about to a time where we need to get up here and start measuring them to get their weights so I can get that logged in the book. As you see the little pigs though, they're getting pretty big. They're growing pretty fast. At some point we do want to put a gate on over there and a gate right here so that we can get the big pig in the back, the sow that we're going to be keeping out of those 5 in the back, moved over here with Red so she can come over here and hang out with Red. When she goes in heat, she can breed, but for now we just got to keep it set up because if we take these wires down, we don't have a way to keep the pigs contained. But look at this. Look what Red is doing. You see that? He's just absolutely destroying this wire. We came in and fixed the bottom part, re-secured the bottom board, and Red just keeps getting more aggressive and ripping that up. What do you guys want in here? What? What is it, Patty? Oh, I see you. Hey, Wayne. What's I'm doing? Hey, Garth. What, you guys ate? You have water. I'll get your water tap back off. There's hay in your hay feeder. Just need to put some more hay out for the cows here. Let's go take a look at that tarp and see how much damage is done on that. Before we go back and see that tarp, I was passing over here and noticed that their mud hole is filled up from the water last night. I think it's probably about 2 to 3 feet deep. It's pretty good. Enough the whole pig can probably submerge itself in there, and they're pretty big right now. Luckily up here at the barn, no significant damage. We're blessed in that fashion that we don't have any major damage to clean up today. We do have to walk up the path because I do think we have a tree down. But again, before we go take a look at that, let's go assess the tarp situation over there on that makeshift temporary lean-to that we had out here with the chute. All right. This little part here holds water. It's pretty deep. Yeah, that's what it was. The grommets got ripped off of here. Well, not much we can do about that right now. It's still raining out. It's like a real light misty rain right now. This tarp needs to be fixed, but it might be beyond repairs. I have to get out here and do that. I need to get some hay in there, but the hay is just gonna get soaking wet because the rain's only supposed to pick up a little bit more going into this afternoon and tomorrow. So I'll probably just leave this the way it is for today, and then I'll go over into the goat stall and we'll just put another bale of hay, or half a bale of hay, in that corner for them to eat on. The cows can go in and out of there. And then we'll probably clean up a few of the cow patties in there, clean up the bedding a little bit. And then as far as the barn goes, it's pretty good. So again, that's awesome. It turned out this way and could have been a lot worse. I know the goats are loving finding all the leaves on the ground that they've been picking at. Huh. What are you doing? Did you guys finish your food over here? Huh, Patty? Yeah, you did, huh? Chuck, getting some minerals? All right. You know, they just been hitting on the minerals inside the goat stall, which is fine. They'll do for now. Their mineral bin that's out there underneath the tarp got filled with water from all the gust and wind, so we'll keep the minerals and feed inside the barn for now. We need to get that pasture shelter built, so that's like a mobile barn for the cows, so we can keep their minerals, hay, and all that nice and dry in there, and it gives them somewhere to get out of the weather like they do with the goat stall. The good thing with the goat stall is when the cows come in, they'll usually come in and hang out and usually just eat some hay. They'll lay down on the ground. The goats will still be able to go up on their goat bed, up on the shelf there, and everyone can fit in there fine. And we even have a couple of these chickens that stay up there. So we got the 2 roosters and then Hobbles up here. This one here is Fluffy because he has fluffy cheeks. The other one, I don't think we ever really gave him a name, or I can't remember what his name was. And then Hobbles right there in front of Red's. So they're eating out of Red's bin. We throw food and different stuff out there for them, but they do their own thing. They even have their own gravity feeder there. But all right, let's get some hay, throw a bale of hay, or at least a couple flakes out here for them. So as you can see, it's been a little while since I've been able to record a video. I've been kind of held up with my day job and some other things that have gone on here in recent past. It's kind of kept me away from recording. And you know, the storm's coming through, and you know, several days of rain also prevents me from getting outside and doing much work. So, you know, we're trying to get back in the swing. We're trying to get this video back out and get going for you guys to kind of give you an update what's going on. Not a whole lot has really changed because I haven't been able to get a lot of stuff done due to our schedule. So that's one of the main reasons why you haven't seen a YouTube video here recently. But we have done a few things since our last video. And one of the things is we were able to get our front field and our back field cut. Dan was able to cut it down, bale it for us, and me and Ethan went out and picked up the hay. And we were able to get it stacked. So you'll see over here, we're kind of stacked all the way up there. This hay, the bottom half was there when you seen on the last video. The top part of this was stacked up the other day from the field across the street. And then we also got the other half over there all filled up with hay. So from our hay in our fields, we got a whole bunch of that done. And you'll see in this footage right here, this is us going out and getting the hay. You'll see the hay laying there and the finished product. Take a look. Just like that, got it loaded in the truck. Now to the barn. All right, got all the hay unloaded and put in the barn. Stacked up nice and neat. 22 hay bales there for the front field for now. Okay, so we got the hay done, and outside of the hay, we really just kind of focused on our basement work because I needed to get that office completed so that I can get my stuff moved down in there. So there was no easy way to kind of record the basement work as it was going because I had someone else doing it at the time and I was busy during my day job. So I didn't get a whole lot of footage during the build, but I kind of tried to show you before and afters and kind of the glimpse of it throughout the process of the build. Here, there's some hay to nibble on. Okay, nice dry hay. So now that the office is built in the basement, I'm just pending the final inspection here in a couple days before I move the rest of our stuff down in there. I believe that's coming up in 3 or 4 days. I don't know, I have to look at the schedule. But that's one of the reasons why I haven't started moving all of the rest of the furniture, putting anything on the walls or any of that. So it's set up right now, just my office desk and my setup that I do for my day job. And of course, there's stuff that needs to be done for the farm, keeping up with the books. But all that's set up right now, and then once after final inspection's done, we'll finally move the rest of the way in. I'm going to take a walk down now that we gave the animals, they got all their feed, some hay. Their waters look fine for now. We'll come back this afternoon. I'm gonna walk down and see if we can find that tree that fell over last night. Jerry and I were sitting outside and we heard the loud snapping. Definitely sounded like a tree falling, so I'm hoping it's nothing too serious, but I do think it's probably right across our path. Here's the bridge. Bridge is looking good. Got a little branch down on top of it, but oh, here's a branch laying up against the pasture fence. There you go. Have that tam girl. Bridge is still doing good, guys. Let's get this branch out of here. Bunch of debris, but it's nice and sturdy still. Hasn't shifted. It's a good sign. Still want to come down to that bridge and anchor it a little bit, make sure nothing ever does push it out of place. I see the tree. It's across the path, but it's not flat on the ground. So you could still drive under it with the side-by-side technically. Look at this. There's the tree. This one's been slowly cracking over the last several months, so I'm not surprised it fell. Just finally gave out. Oh well. Again, we can walk right underneath this. We'll probably come out here. Man, I don't even know the easiest way to do this. May end up coming over with the tractor, putting the bucket on, pushing it, see if we can't push it off onto the ground before I cut it. I don't want to start cutting it and have it fall. What's the easiest way to cut this down, guys? Let me know. Leave me a comment down below. But I think that's the only issue we need to deal with. Here's the damage. Just kind of split out where it was already cracked. Blew out the top part. Guess I should go check the other chicken coop. Jerry came out here last night to check them. That's the boys, the roosters, I should say. Just to make sure they're all good. And even in the middle of the storm, there was, what should you say, 7 or 8 roosters just roosted up outside on top of the top of their coop, not going in. They don't like to go in their coop anymore for some reason. They just kind of roost out. We just leave them open now. Fend for yourself, I guess. Yeah, kind of was as I expected. We lost the cap. And the tarp got pretty shredded. That's a bummer. Right down the seam. Huh. Well, looks like there's gonna be some minor repairs done to the roof over here eventually. That's a bummer. No big deal. Again, no major issues. That's the most important thing. Well, I think today is gonna be a day of kind of cleaning up some of this debris, the sticks, the limbs. It's supposed to start raining here again. So not much more I can do outside, especially with the camera. I don't want to get the camera wet. I wanted to at least walk around and assess the damage this morning, see where we're at, what needs addressed immediately. Luckily, nothing immediately needs addressed. All of our animals are fed, the morning chores are done. So now I'm ready to just kind of lay low for the time being and hang out, enjoy a little inclement weather. All right, guys, I appreciate everyone following along on today's video. Probably not the longest video, not the most detailed or entertaining, but I want to at least bring you guys along, give you an update what's going on, especially after this, you know, the tropical storm Ian, Hurricane Ian, whatever you want to call it, came through. Kind of show you where we're standing afterwards. A few limbs, debris down, one tree down across the path, but at the end of the day, we're all safe and healthy, and that's what matters. All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you later.